Welcome back guys. We're back again with another video. It's Marvelous speaking. If you are new to this channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. You click that notification button so that you will be notified when I drop a new video. And also don't forget to hit that like button so that YouTube can recommend the video to other people, so that other people can also get the same value as you are getting. So we're back again with Nzdcad. Last week we were looking at Nzdcad. I did a video, but I was just breaking down Nzdcad from the higher time frame, which is the daily time frame. Now we are on the H4, so I will not be doing repeating the same thing that I did last week. So I will just do an update on this pair. So if you didn't watch last week's video, I will just put the link in the description whereby you can start watching the last week's video so that you can know what we were looking for on that previous video, and then you can just look at the whole longer term perspective, just because we are just looking at the longer term run on this pair, which is Nzdcad. So here we are with Nzdcad. We were just looking forward to see the price getting here, of which this was our first touch here, and then second touch here, and then we're looking forward. The price was still, I think it was still here. We're looking forward to see the price coming here, and then from here we'll be looking for a selling opportunities to the downside. And then if the price breaks here, if the price breaks this area, that's whereby we'll be looking forward to see the price pushing up to come here. That is our first touch, second touch, third touch. If you can check what is happening, and then we also had another structure like this. I will just give you guys a quick recap. Yeah, so if we break here, that's because a trend line is a tool, guys. A trend line is not a strategy. A trend line is just a tool. You're just using a trend line to identify the structure, or the trend line to guide you. A trend line can be broken. So we know that the trend line can be broken, but the most important thing is how a trend line is broken. So this is the area that we'll be paying more attention to if we break the structure here, which might be pushing up. So we'll be looking at this area, just because here there's our first touch, second touch, and then that will be our third touch, looking forward to push it to the downside. And then if you were to look at what is happening inside, it's similar on what is happening on what are we expecting to see on the outside, of which the macro and the micro structure. So the internal the micro structure, which is the internal pattern, the pattern that is inside, and then the macro, which is the bigger structure, the structure that is outside. So there is a similarities between the two. If you can check, what is happening here is also similar to what we are expecting to get outside, which the bigger version of the structure. Yeah, so right now this is where we are. I just wanted to show you guys that there's a similarities between the two patterns. So let's just remove this one so that we don't have a lot of trend lines whereby we will end up not being able to see the price action as clear as it is. So we just remove the one at the bottom and then leave the only one at the top. So yeah, okay, I think okay, let me try and put it nicely there, and then I will just lock it so that it doesn't move. Click on it and just click lock so that it won't move. If you can check now, it doesn't move. I can't move it, so I'll just lock it so that for future purposes, if we break here, this is the area that we'll be paying more for a reversal to, or continuation, or a reversal to the downside. So Now here we are at this third touch that we were looking at. So let's go to the H1 and see if are we getting what we were looking forward to see on this pair. So this is what we have on H1. First touch there, second touch there, third touch. So now I think it is a high probability setup right now, but when the market opens, the spread might be big, so you cannot take it. So if you are going to take the trade, please use risk management all the time. Just because there is this possibility that we can break here, there's a possibility that we can break here. Now we have we are facing a probable and a possible, which is a probable is what we have now. This high probability setup. We're at the third touch of which we were planning this trade to come in. So we can take the trade and then to come here, or else just wait for your trading session, the trading session that you are trading at, and then wait for that time to come, and then see how is this pair running. Just because if you can just or when the market opens, just take the trade without knowing when are you supposed to trade, just because not all the time you will find good setups. Every trader has his own or